Hey, what's up? All right, so just a quick video here of our trip to Glacier National Park. We went to the park 4 separate days, and almost every single day we spent all day. We were probably there 10 to 12 hours. It is late June, early July right now, so the days are super long. We are not early morning people. We did not get to the park until about 10 o'clock every morning, but we did stay until, I don't know, 8, 9 sometimes. We didn't try to beat the crowds. It only took us about 20 minutes to get in each day. And we had plenty of time because this time of the year, it doesn't get actually dark until 10 o'clock at night. So it's different for us. This is kind of odd to be that late still having daylight. So you have plenty of daylight. So just a few tips on, we're amateurs, but I'll give you the tips that we have. Let me show you the map here of the park itself. Okay, so this is going to be the map that they give you when you first go in of Glacier National Park. It is huge. This section from here up is actually Waterton Lakes, which is in Canada. So, okay, sorry, somebody passed by. So take this map and doing this one-handed, fold it in half. Because most of what everyone goes to Glacier for is going to be on the Going to the Sun Road. This is going to be this here. And just to put it in perspective, from the entrance here to the exit here is 65 miles. If you map it on like Google Maps, it is 2 hours. If you don't stop and drive through the park, it will take you 2 hours. And if you turn around and came back, it would take you 2 hours to get back. You have the option of driving through the park and making the loop around. This is all just highway. It's beautiful, but it's not really anything special. It also takes 2 hours. It's 101 miles if you drive around. But at highway speeds, it takes you 2 hours. So what we did, I suggest going in the west entrance. So I think it's West Glacier Village. There's a gas station there. Gas isn't crazy expensive. It's not too bad. There's a couple of cool shops, places to eat, a little market like grocery store, and then I think you can pay for a rafting service also out of West Glacier entrance. So I suggest going in whatever time you get there in the morning. It doesn't matter if it's early or not. Just drive the road, get past some of these more popular hikes. Once you get about halfway in, start taking your time, stop at all the overlooks. If you want to see the white mountain goats, almost guaranteed every time. I'm hoping this shows up. This is Logan Pass Visitor Center. Right before it, there's I believe it's a Logan Pass overlook somewhere right in here before you get to the visitor center. Stop there, almost guaranteed every day you're going to see them. Go to Logan Pass Visitor Center. There's bathrooms and everything there. Do the hike out back of the visitor center, and the bighorn sheep are almost always there. Every time we stopped in there, people were taking photos of them, and I'm talking you're talking like 30 feet away, 20 feet away. They're used to everybody passing through there. They'll come up on the little walkways and the trails and stuff. So definitely, if you want to see some of the animals there, those two places are great opportunities. So finish going through the park to St. Mary's. Turn around at St. Mary's, go back through the park. It's going to take you 2 hours no matter which way you go. Going back through the park allows you to see the park twice. It doesn't take any longer. And now it's going to be late afternoon. So in our experience, every afternoon around 4, guaranteed around 5, you could go to any hike you want, and there's empty parking spots all over the place. A lot of people are rushing to get in. They think they're going to beat the crowds. They're going in super early. Just be lazy and go in late. Make it a long day. Take a cooler. Take plenty of food with you. Sandwiches, snacks, whatever you want to do. Make a day out of it, because on the way back out, you're not going to be fighting the crowds. Just everything's open. I mean, over 80% of everybody that was there is gone. So you can go do all the hikes to the lakes. It's nice and cool in the evenings. Not that the weather, it's been great weather out here anyways, but it's just really a better opportunity. Don't try to fight getting in. It's not worth it. The one time that we got to the park around 9:30 maybe, it was still so packed at the very beginning. We just did the same thing. We just drove on through until we started finding places open. We would go do those all the way through the park, turn around and come back, and we caught everything else coming back out. Yeah, so just a few tips. The St. Mary's and the Logan Visitor Center are the only two that we actually stopped in. They're pretty decent. They've got souvenirs and pretty typical souvenir stuff. The St. Mary's always has parking, so for sure, if you just wait, you can always get to the St. Mary's Visitor Center. There's just more parking there. So the Logan Pass Visitor Center, because it's halfway through the park, is more popular. And we did have to circle around about 3 times to actually find a parking spot there. We managed, so it wasn't too bad. Anyways, guys, I got some few short videos that or short video clips I'll add in, and just some photos of the park if you want to hang around. All right, later. Oh, almost forgot. One more thing, super important. If you're going into the park, you have to have a vehicle reservation. It's like $2. We got one for, I think ours was good for 3 days. It was a $2 charge through, I believe I went through recreation.gov and just typed in Glacier National Park, and it popped up as vehicle reservations. They're trying to only release so many per day to know how many people are coming through the park. And at some point, you know, I mean, there was plenty, but yeah, if you don't have that reservation, you'll drive all the way to the park and they will tell you, no, you cannot get in. And I guess you could turn around and try to purchase one and go back in, but if they're all sold out for the day, then you just won't be able to get in. So just something, a lot of the national parks are starting to do that to keep up with how many people are coming in for the day. So just a heads up on that. Make sure you get a vehicle reservation. All right, later. Hey, bud.
Remember that from home.
It's all fun and games till he runs up our leg. Okay, close enough.
Alright, let's look. You stay here, you stop at run day and night mode. Something like that, and then